Beep beep. What is up, ninjas? My name is Sam World. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to sample vocal or audio snippets from YouTube and recording them inside of Ableton. So from there, you can utilize them in your songs. Now, there's a lot of great songs out there that have done this. For instance, you can look at Dom Dolla San Francisco with that awesome interview in the breakdown, which talks a little bit about the nightlife and how house music, gets the whole world going and whatnot, and the vibes that it gives, to other little snippets from other songs. So in today's video, we're going to be going over that. I will also be teaching you guys how to warp the vocal to fit your track, and as well, I will give you a few sort of options that you may have if you want to rework the vocal, maybe down pitching it or utilizing the simpler feature to chop it up and get some chops instead of a full out vocal phrase. I will be putting links for the stuff we will be using in this video to make this possible in the description down below, guys. And as always, if you want to support my channel, make sure to head over to evilsounds.com, where you can find a lot of great sound banks for tech house, G house, bass house, even UK bass. Check them out, guys. I'm currently working on Deceiver Volume 3, which if you've used Volume 1 and 2, a lot of people seem to love them, and Volume 3 will be even better for you guys. So make sure to be on the lookout for that, and let's get straight into this tutorial. Alright guys, and welcome inside of Ableton. Now, in order to pull this off, you're going to have something that will allow you to record YouTube or whatever you want to record inside of, again, Ableton. Now for Mac, what we're going to be utilizing is going to be the iShowU audio capture, and I will be putting links in the description down below for all of these guys. But again, we're going to download that, and you're going to follow the instructions on the website in order to install it. From there, you want to make sure it's working. You want to go Command Space and go to your audio MIDI setup inside of your Mac, and there you're going to see it up here. Now, I have set up something for myself called streaming and recording, so I can record these tutorials for you guys. And the way that I have that set up is easy. You're going to click right here. You're going to create a multi-output device, which will look like this. And from there, you're going to click on iShowU audio capture, and again, your Scarlett or the sound card that you are utilizing. You don't need to have drift correction on. From there, we're going to go inside of Ableton, and we're going to go to our audio input device and just click on iShowU audio capture. And again, if you want to test it out, try streaming and recording like me, or you can just go directly for your sound card and see if that works as well. Now, if you're on PC, I have linked a video down in the description down below, which I used before in order to do this. It's a little bit more complicated, but again, just follow the instructions he gives you. Download the software, which I believe he uses BP audio cable. And then you also need ASIO for all, and that should also do the trick, and you should be able to, again, have your input set up in a similar way. Now, once we have that, you can go on YouTube and look up for acapella crates or acapellas from any song you think you might like, or you found the phrase you like. For this example, we'll see if we can find something. There's 150 Cent, I Get Money acapella, DMX, Get It On The Floor acapella. So again, I might go with this.
Let's get it on. You don't give a what, we don't give a what.
Okay, so I'm going to try and find a spot I like. So I'm going to fast forward the video just so I don't get copyrighted, and then we'll get into the recording. So once you found the part that you like, what we're going to do is we're going to go to it. We're going to go inside of Ableton, and obviously here, just open up an audio channel, Command T. From there, you should have your input set to what we already have, the audio capture, and then we're just going to record it. And make sure it's soloed and nothing is playing inside of Ableton, as again, we're recording the output of the PC, and you don't want to have your drum loops in the background, of course. So from there, going to hit that record, set it up.
Keep niggas on point, ducking down. Niggas like you need to get bust, you fucking clown.
Once you have it recorded, it's time to extract the part that you like. So here I have this.
Keep niggas on point, ducking down. Niggas like you.
But the part that I like is over here.
Nigga, get it on the floor.
Get it on the floor. Get it.
Nigga, get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
Okay, so we're gonna try getting that get it on the floor, get it on the floor, vocal loud. So we're just gonna go to that spot.
Nigga, get it on.
And we obviously don't want to get the N word. I didn't say it, okay? I didn't say it, so don't give me shit for it.
Get it. Get it.
All right, so it's gonna start here, right? So now we're gonna set that up where we might want it. So we might want it there. I'm gonna pitch this down a bit right now just because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
Get it on the floor.
Get it on the floor.
Okay, so let's see if it goes with the song.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
You can see that it's not in time, and now this is where you're gonna turn this a cappella and make it your own. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try and see where it's gonna land best, and then from there we're gonna warp. So get it on the floor, get it. So I'm gonna play and just sing along just to see where it goes. Dun, 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 dun. Get it on the floor. 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 Get it. Okay, so it looks like the get it needs to start somewhere around here. So we're gonna make our lives easier. We're gonna cut some of this out and just get the part that we want.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
So now that I've isolated this and set it up to where I think it will sound good, I'm going to hit Command J on that. So that way we only have this sample. And from there, we're going to get to work. Okay. So I've set it up here, get it on the floor. Now what Ableton's going to show here are, as you can see, are some suggestions on where you should place your warp markers. And they're going to put it at transient points, usually where like is going to start. And that usually works really well. So we're just going to set it up. Okay, and of course I want to speed this up. Get it on the floor.
Get it on the floor.
And we're gonna move this.
Get it on the floor.
There we go. And now we can maybe move this guy.
Get it on the floor. Get it.
And we're just gonna set it up to the way we like. Now I've done this so many times again, so I'm going a little bit faster. But again, take your time with it, get a flow for it. But this is why I love Ableton, because it's one of the best at doing stuff like this.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it.
And maybe this way.
Get it on the floor. Get it.
Yeah, there we go. It's done.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the. Get it on the floor. Get it on the. Get it on the floor. Get it on the. Get it on the floor. Get it on. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
All right, there we go. And then the what? We'll put it at the halfway beat.
Get it on the floor. 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 Get it on the floor.
And then from there, you just have to keep doing that. So we're gonna
get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
So this one's making it a little harder, as you can see, because there we're going to have that empty gap. So we can figure out a way as a producer to kind of bridge that, but we're just going to move.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
And again, we're just making sure that.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
So that what? Get it on the floor. Get it.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
Yeah, maybe we could do that. So.
Get it on the floor. 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 Get it on the floor.
And that might work.
Get it on the floor. 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 Get it on the floor.
So once we have the vocal set up to a place that we like, you think it sounds good, from there we can start to alter it to make it our own. So you might use Alter Boy, Manipulator, or even Ableton's own little transposition here with Complex Pro in order to make it sound different. For me, I'll just use a little Alter Boy and see what I can get.
Get it on the floor. 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 Get it on the floor.
There you go. You can add a little bit of just for fun to see how it sounds like. Can even try pitching up and now. Okay, so that's going to be how you record, guys. And again, you do want to warp and you want to set stuff up. The thing is, when you're warping vocals, just make sure you're landing in beat. Get it as close to what you want as you can. But the key thing with Ableton that you have to keep in mind is once you get down the warping like this to an exact, and then you can start messing around with other things like maybe, you know, altering the rhythm completely on the vocal and whatnot. Now, there's one more thing that we can also do when we sample vocals like this, and that is to create vocal chops. Now, the way we do that, and my favorite way to do it, is utilizing the Simpler inside of Ableton. So the way we do this is utilize Simpler. We're going to drop in the acapella. And what I like about this is the slice mode, because now every key is going to be set at a transient. So once we have this set up, you can start moving little things around till you find something you like.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
So that might work.
Get it on the floor. 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 Get it on the.
Now, from here, we can warp that if we want to maintain the same speed on the sample when we transpose up. So we have that set there, Complex Pro again.
Oh, get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
And you just play around with it, but that's another way to go. I couldn't get something that great out of it, especially transposed and warped and stuff. But that's how we do it, guys. That's how we create these nice little vocals that you tend to hear in some of the tracks. Some of them are sampled and some of them use just vocals created by the original creators, or they hired a vocalist. But this is a cool way to go about it. Again, if you're not utilizing like full out phrases, like you get the whole rap part and put it on top of your song, you should be good. But if you're going to be doing that, then you're going to have to obviously get a little bit more clearance on the sample. And that's where you're going to probably have to find a reputable label to help license it, to help get the clearance on the sample.